Okay, today we are doing something fun that I've never done on the channel because I am a multi-dimensional being. I hope that you are too. I love crypto and finance and industrial conversations. Now, I never used to love all of this stuff, but as I've evolved and grown and awoken more spiritually, I've fallen into the realms of seeing the interconnected nature of all things. So whether you like zodiacs, crypto, prophecy, institutional conversations, Twitter, ChatGPT, Elon Musk, Web3, decentralization, gov, crypto, finance, specific coins, whatever it is for you, I'm holding a space for you, darling. Don't walk off, don't click off, don't leave me. We're journeying. Meditation, hypnosis, positive affirmations. We've got the whole shebang over here. Because I get bored real easily and I need a lot of fun things to do in my time. So aren't you lucky to be a subscriber over here with the benefits and the plethora of range of different content that will feed your soul in any given moment? Woohoo, baby. Mind, body and soul. Ecological well-being. Ecological well-being covers all kinds of well-being. Financial, emotional, mental, physical, sexual, analytical, psychological, any all you can think of. But today, darling, we have something juicy. Can you hear this? We're shaking it up for you because we are about to go to CHARMS school, baby. Because I'm a tarot enthusiast, I am a tarot collector, I am an intuitive, clairvoyant reader. Also, I use the corporate terminologies of that which is futurist and alienist, just to keep it clean, even though it's still really woke and overwhelming for the industry to perceive, but it's better than being a clairvoyant, intuitive reader in the industry when you're trying to have serious corporate conversations. But what I have is a bag full of charms. And I've been studying cryptography as I've also been developing my coding skills to immerse myself spiritually into the Web3ism of the future. So as I'm building my own tech, my own blockchain, distributed ledger technology, immersing myself into Web3, studying a lot of different models and formulas and talking on different crypto coins, getting stuck in with industrial revolution and industrial action news stories and all that good stuff. I'm also a spiritualist and I want to let you know what I see for you coming through a whole bag of charms. So we're going to shuffle around. And I'm going to pull out and have a really nice conversation with you about what comes out. And there's loads of stuff coming out. I've never even done this for anyone else other than me. So you guys are super lucky. You're getting, normally I do runs and stuff like that and lots of different symbolic icons. But I've put a few pieces out on the channel where we've gone into temples and ruins in meditation. Anything labelled It's Time. We go into an immersive experience. There's a Stargate piece of content I've got out and another one called It's Time to Take Down the Devil, immersive reality content, all of that. We really go to places in the mind. We go on a 10-minute meditation journey together whilst reading tarot. So as I've done that, I thought, oh, it's been a while since I've pulled out my letters and numbers and symbols to engage with you all. So let's do that today, okay? I'm going to give you all the letters that I have coming through. First, I've got Hove. And if you know about Jay-Z, and you know I'm always screaming, let me reintroduce myself, it's H to the O-V, then that's what's looking at me, right? But then I've also got someone potentially called DJ or J or someone who may be wanting to be a VJ. We've got V, O, H and P. I'm looking at someone who's a professional, maybe a CEO, a vice president of some, like you can be a vice president of a range of different things. So I'm not screaming the vice presidents over here listening. I mean, come on guys. But I mean, a VP of something. You have some kind of VP position, company, corporation, organization. You're the VP of it. You've got a really high ranking position, I see as well. Could be a personal assistant, PA. I'm also looking at someone, a holiday advisor, holiday rep. You could book people on holiday, working admin. You could be in the delivery service. You could work for Amazon, FedEx, I wanted to say Federoo. Is that going to be a thing? If you work for Federoo, then boy, I mean, Deliveroo, you could work for Deliveroo as well, okay? They're the main things that are coming out to me as well, okay? I see someone who is kind of telling me, you don't work for Deliveroo, right? But you work for, your company has a black and white logo. It's a black icon and it's got a white logo. It might even be an image of a bike. Could be you deliver something like, I don't know what Papermates is, but it could be something like Papermates. Not Papermates, sorry. What's it? It's something in America with that similar kind of name, right? Where you deliver stuff. But you could deliver stuff to offices like mail, important packages, stuff like that really quickly. That's what I'm getting in my head. But let me go in with the charms that are coming out, okay? I'm really being guided. If you want to give someone flowers, buy flowers for yourself or someone else. I'm being guided to do that. There's someone I'm connecting with, and the advice is yes, go and get that person some flowers or something. It would just be a nice thing to do, a really loving and considerate gesture, right? If you're going home to your partner this evening, you're going to see a family or friend, even if you're going to church or a temple, take some flowers with you as an offering. Even if you're it could just be some green leaves. It could be a plant. Some people might even value plants more than flowers. I love flowers. I think they're gorgeous. But if I'm going to choose between someone getting me a flower or a plant, then you might as well get me a plant, because a plant's going to last a lot longer and we can nurture it and nourish it and it can grow and become something more awesome and amazing. If you get me flowers, then they're going to die after a week, and then I'm going to just have to put them in some kind of compost or something so they can nourish another piece of land and die and whittle out and turn into compost, you know? Someone needs to be eating more vegetables as well, more fruit and veg, and have more peaceful thoughts in their minds in the morning. Someone's not doing enough mindfulness. Someone's also not praying enough in the morning. You have a very unique faith or religion and you're not connecting with it in the morning. So you could go church on a Sunday or do something religious, ritual, meditation, something you do on a Sunday, on like the Lord's Day, or everyone's got one spiritual day of the week. Do you know what I mean? Quite often, and a ritual, whenever you do it, could be like a salt bath on that Saturday evening, whatever it is for you. But there's something that you should be doing every day. It's like, it's a little bit like an awakening, an opening. You're opening yourself up to a higher level ascension. You're making space for your ancestral guides to come in. Your spirit guide wants to know that you receive them and hear them every day, not when you just need something. Because I'm connecting with someone who's very aware of the other voices, the other voice in your head, that divine spiritual connection, your guide. You can tell when Archangel Raphael or Michael is present trying to speak to you. You can hear or see Kaliman, Nefertiti, Ganesh, your passed on loved ones. You feel them, you sense them, you know when you're receiving the word of God. But you're not having a conversation with God in the morning to greet him before you start your day. You know your grandparents in the room, but before she came in, you could have made space for her and allowed her to really come through in a way where the experience you have with her for that half an hour or however long she shows up for could have been more holistic, healing, informative. It's about using spirit and the love from the other side in the most rich and authentic way possible here. Yeah? Shopping, someone's thinking about going shopping. I want to buy this, I want to buy that, I need this, I need that. Haven't even got enough hands to hold the shopping. Yeah? Someone's wondering what to do because they haven't got enough hands to carry all the stuff that they want from the shops. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say about that. Someone's going on holiday, getting new slippers, I see here, swimwear. I also see that someone's just been ghosted. I'm just running through what I see, guys, so I don't know how long I'm going to stay with these different topics, but I'm just going to run through what I see. Someone also needs to go and watch my shoehorn ascension, because I've got shoehorn coming out, and a horseshoe, yeah, which I've just been calling the same thing, which they're not, but if you know, you know. Just hermatologist connects dots weirdly over here. We've got a lot of nature. Get outside, guys. Get outside. Get a lot of fresh air. If you've got kids, can you make sure your kids are getting out, yeah? I don't really care about you guys if you've got kids and if you don't want to go out, but if you've got kids, you have to go out. It should be compulsory. It should be the law. Kids need fresh air. Kids need oxygen. Kids need to move their body and burn off all their energy. So if you don't want to go out and sit in your house all day, that's fine. But your kids need to get out. Yeah, so make sure you're giving them opportunities to go to the park, go for a walk and a run, leisure activities. You might even want to go to your local leisure centre, go for a swim. Yeah, take the kids or nieces and nephews, family members out for a swim. Go to your local fun fair, or I see face painting here. I see dress up. I see role play clothes. I see fun experiences and experiments in the house. I see you unlocking cupboards and doors that you would normally have locked, and letting the children access these spaces and play with these things. You know, like back in the day when your grandma has a cabinet of all the glasses and silverware and important stuff that you're not allowed to touch. It's kind of like breaking that rule a little bit, because whoever it is, you, your lover, your partner, your kids, I'm getting kids a lot, but it could be you and your partner. Like, let your partner have access to the good china. Eat on the good china for once. Drink that special edition rum. Take that wine that's been aged for 100 years that you've been saving, and fucking open the bottle and enjoy it. Do you get what I mean? You only live once, and every now and then you need to just let go. And when you hold on to energy too tightly like that, like you've got something in a glass cabinet and it's like, this is aged 50 years and it's limited edition, there's only one of it. Okay, that's amazing. You probably shouldn't open it. Don't listen to me. There's only one, I just said, and it's aged 50 years. Yeah, I wouldn't dare open that. But if it was aged only 20 years and there's 20 of them, fucking hell, bust it open, let's celebrate. I mean, we deserve to know what that tastes like. Do you get what I mean? We've got to understand the leverage between the two, and someone's got something that they're holding as sacred, but you just got into the habit of doing that. It's not as sacred as you think it is. I mean, there's more of them. You can get another one. It's not the end of the world. And I feel like I'm just saying bust it open like it's alcohol or something like that, and I'm not even a really big drinker, and I've been talking so much about alcohol on this channel lately, which is funny to me. But either way, whatever it is, especially I'd rather it not be alcohol and some other context of conversation that's more healthy and light-hearted. But whatever it is, the point is, like, go on, live a little. Don't glorify something too much to the point where you don't even ever drink it or experience it, get the joy of it. You glorify something so much that you never actually get to enjoy it. I mean, it's reminding me of some old content I put out about putting the pussy on a pedestal as well. I always used to say, and it was like, you put a lover on a pedestal, you put something on a pedestal, you can't reach it. If you're short as me, you put something on a pedestal, you can't actually get to it. So why put something so far out of reach that you can't actually reach it and access it and enjoy it? What's the benefits of that? Even, and it's, as well, and it can't even be glorified or seen or shown off from that angle. I mean, there's no value in that, you know. So I see someone going through a metamorphosis. Like there's once again, I see 3 kids here. Okay, I see pregnancy. I see 2 children unborn, 2 twins unborn. I see a little girl who could benefit from some makeup, dress up, and role play. I see a family member taking the kids out. So if you need help with your kids, or you want to take out your nieces and nephews, go and do that. I see stars and moons, someone getting some stars and moons bed sheets or curtains, decorating their room so it looks like I want to say Atlantis in my head, but more so I wanted to say it looked like a galaxy. Someone's turning their room into a galaxy with painting and splatters on the wall of stars and moons and like flicking starlights. It looks really gorgeous and really nice, and probably what you need. Yeah, little freshen up, repainting areas, decorating floors, creating nice fun activities for you to do. I see someone would benefit from making like a poster, or like getting some canvas, some like a nice canvas that they can paint on some kind of like peace and love symbols, some positive energy stuff. I want to say peasant as well, and I was looking at the wooden letters that come in the charm bag, and what's coming to me is this is the last message I'm going to give you, someone needs to break the peasant ideology in their mind, because there's someone out here who's either looking at other people as peasants for what they do or don't have. That person's a peasant because of this. Oh, they're dressed like this, they only have this much money, they're living like that, they live in a house like that, oh, they're doing this, or they're doing that. They're a peasant. That's genuinely what I hear. But on the same breath that you're viewing other people as a peasant, if they're this or that, I feel like you're viewing yourself as a peasant. Because you know, when we judge other people, like, we're really judging ourselves. The main way you know who someone is by how they judge others. So you can know who I am incredibly well by my content. Without a shadow of a doubt, you can get my character in and out. I've got nowhere to hide over here. Because I analyse and make judgments on absolutely everyone through the cards that come up, and I just read and I go. And in those moments that I'm making those judgments, a lot of the time it's going to say a lot more about me, because that's my perspective on what I'm seeing come up in the image, in the reading, and the energy of you. So in that same breath, if someone's saying they're a peasant for this, they're a peasant for that, they're low vibrational, they haven't got money, they haven't got this, then that's the labels that you put on yourself. If you don't have this, if you haven't got this much money, if you haven't got this house, if you haven't got these clothes, if you haven't got this appearance, if you haven't got this energy, this attitude, this persona, then you're a mere peasant in relation to others, or not even to me, because then you secretly feel that way about yourself, you know. Most of the people that are kind of go around gossiping about other people and tearing other people down, when you listen to the context of the conversation and what they're really saying, and you truly look at them and get to know them, you're like, you're only saying that because you feel that way about you, or you hold yourself to those standards personally. So if anyone does that and it's unaligned to your standards, you're ready to jump on it or pounce on it or gossip about it, because it brings up those unresolved issues within you. Yeah? A lot of the stuff that we say and do, me included, it is unwarranted. It isn't necessarily needed. But once again, we all have our own throat chakra, and we all have a right to speak up. So although others could perceive what we're saying to be unwarranted, in that same breath, no one warrants our chakras. And liberation is key across the spectrum, across the board, in any given moment. Freedom is a must. That's why I say what I say and do what I do on the platform. I have no holds barred. I let my mouth just go blah, 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 and I just pray and hope for the best. And that's because in the now moment, I am truly fulfilled. I have fulfillment now. In this moment, in this transmission, just talking right here now with you, I'm fulfilled. Because I'm not scared, I'm not fearful, I'm just free flowing off the tongue. So actually afterwards I create the thumbnail, put the content out, and then I'm stressed. Am I going to get the views? Is it going to be received well? What if someone doesn't like what I said? What if I hurt their feelings? What if I get a negative comment back? Snoozable, doesn't really matter. Because the fulfillment in the now moment, whilst I'm having the freedom to just say what I want to say, is way more fulfilling than the fear factor that accrues afterwards, in the anticipation of releasing something I love to do so much that has all of my heart attached to it, you know. So that's how we should look at life and experience things a lot more, and go with the flow. So for that person who wants to go shopping but hasn't got enough hands, go for it. We deal with the repercussions afterwards. Get a backpack, bring extra sturdy bags in your backpack, bring the biggest bags that you've got, and just go do it. Make sure you've got enough money for an Uber. Right? Assess your exits and your entrances, work your way in and out of the store, and get what you need. To those who didn't want to go out, but you know your kids have got to go out, if it's chilly, wrap up extra warm. Get extra supplies, make a picnic, bring a bundle of food, go on a treasure hunt, go on a bear hunt, make it fun and experimental, do something different. Go to a bouncy house, a trampoline in space, or make it an adventure. And we can still have egg hunts even when it's not Easter. Do you get what I mean? There are other hunts and different things that you can do to bring fun into the environment, and that's also for adults. I'm a big kid, we've got to have fun. I work with children most of my life because actually I'm the biggest child in the room, and it's low key. I'm only here because I'm the kid in the room, and if I work with kids I can be a kid. How about that? That's the truth. Being conning all of you guys, I'm the child. You're paying me to be the real me. So I'm going to leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed that. That was the first ever CHARMS school we went. Why am I calling it CHARMS school? I don't know, but we like it, we're playing around. But that's for all my charmed ones out there. If you enjoyed that and you want more charm sessions, please hit the like. I need to know if you value this, but I'm going to do it anyway. and then hit me in the comments. And if any of those stories resonated with you, also get someone going to the bakery. I love bread, but now I see someone going to the bakery, could be like a Turkish bakery shop, getting fresh bread. Going, like, now I'm getting the story of Little Red Riding Hood. If you've got kids, make them listen to Little Red Riding Hood. You can make like gingerbread men. You can make a little your own hamper of Little Red Riding Hood's basket, play the story to them, and then make a little hamper and go out to the forest with the basket, and then role play the story of walking through the wolves and walking through the woods and the wolves coming. You could always teach them about health and safety as well, about never going off the path when you go into the woods. Loads of forest all over the gaff that you can go to and do that fun stuff there. But yeah, someone's going to be making some bread, I see. Love bread, love sourdough and artisan bread. Someone's going to be making like some kind of cinnamon twisty things. That sounds gorgeous. Gingerbread men sounds gorgeous. Making your own hamper or basket, or go into the shop buying the ingredients for it, the icing, the decoration. So go and have some fun. And I already smell the fresh bread baking in the oven. So that's